Let's face it, London on a nice summer's day is probably a little bit better and more interesting than just a bunch of old coins and gold and silver. But here's a few scenes: Trafalgar Square, the National Gallery, which is just right on Trafalgar Square, and the back of it's the National Portrait Gallery. But as usual, it's not scenes of London that I've come over here to YouTube to show you today. It's yet another pickup, and I've been on a bit of a roll. I might bring some of these together for another video just to show you a little bit. This one is another Melbourne sovereign. I seem to have a bit of a soft spot for Melbourne sovereigns. So it's an Australian sovereign, and it's 1884. It's actually fairly common as a year compared to one that I got the other day, which I'll show you a little clip of in a minute. And it was bought, I think, well, you can see the way it was wrapped. It wasn't from a dealer. You can often see the ones that are sold by private individuals come wrapped in tissue paper and all this kind of stuff rather than coin flips. But the obverse is nice, but like a lot of Australian sovereigns, these shieldbacks, the reverse is just spectacular. You know, really sort of lovely background, shiny fields, lots of luster, really good definition. You know, and it's probably one of the prettiest coin designs. You know, the 2002 was an emulation of it, a modern iteration of it anyway. And here you can see the one that I picked up the other day, just for comparison. This one is a slightly better quality, slightly rarer year, and this is an 1882 Melbourne shieldback. I think it's probably a grade or two higher. It might even be a 62 if I'm lucky, or if maybe even a 63. But so this is a really lovely coin. It was a little bit more expensive than the 1882 Melbourne, but I thought it might be interesting putting them in one video so you can get an idea by comparison. This one has exactly the same kind of definition in the reverse. I don't know whether this was the particular strike that Australia managed to create for their sovereigns, but you have this really well defined. The reverse is actually maybe slightly more protected, certainly seems to be in better condition than the obverse on a lot of these coins. So let's go back now to the 1884, and you can see the difference. Not quite as good, maybe a grade down from the other one, maybe 2 grades down, depending on what the graders say, but actually a really nice coin, really nice, considering it didn't come from a dealer and it had no promises in terms of grade, and it was actually, I think, about £160 on a day when your average 2016 bullion sovereign was pretty much £230, £240, something like that. So the premium for these coins really was absolutely as low as I've seen it.